Let's talk a little bit more about teens and consequences and non-negotiables. So all three things. Reminder, non-negotiables are the 2 to 3 rules that you're going to put in place during their adolescence that you're not going to be flexible on. 2 or 3 that are really important based on your family values that you won't be flexible about. You can be flexible in a lot of areas of your kids' lives as they go through their teen years, but these 2 or 3 things you're not going to be flexible about. As a reminder, the non-negotiables we have are no drinking / drug use, so no drinking underage / drug use, and always tell the truth. Okay, so when we grew up, and as we're raising our kids now, it's always been told that we need to put into place a consequence in order to discipline our kids. A consequence being something that a parent imposes to be sure the kid knows that that behavior is unacceptable. I think we can agree on that. I say that most of the time, the natural consequences of what your kid is doing or not doing, or a choice they've made, is the life lesson. For example, because this has been asked, what's the consequence for when your kid doesn't tell the truth? My answer to that is the natural consequence of the kid one of my kids, or a teenager in general, if your non-negotiable is telling the truth, a consequence of that naturally is going to be a lack of trust between the parent and the child, right? And kids, if they've done it once, they know it takes a long time to re-earn a parent's trust. So, and it doesn't go nearly as fast as they want it to, right? So if I can't trust you, you may not get some of the same privileges. I don't need to punish you or tell you, you lied to me, therefore you're going to be grounded for 2 weeks. No, but I am going to be much more aware and questioning of what you're doing, right? And that's not going to go away anytime soon. So a natural consequence of my kid lying to me is going to be that I'm going to not trust them as much because they've broken a non-negotiable rule. And that is going to result in me likely being much more cautious with the privileges that they're given. Does that make sense?